Welcome back to the Bosch blog, your go-to place for all things bullet journaling, books, and beyond. I'm Brittany, and I'm super excited to have you here for this February bullet journal setup. I completely failed at getting this done when it was February, so we are just getting it done now. February was rough. I mean, it's the shortest month of the year. It's still winter here in Western Pennsylvania, and I absolutely hate winter. So for February, because it is Valentine's Day, I wanted to do something within our Disney theme that was somewhat Valentine's Day-ish, so we went with my absolute favorite, Beauty and the Beast. This cover page was a huge undertaking. I guess I didn't realize how much of an undertaking this was going to be, but it literally took me days to finish this, and my hand was completely dead. So now, I mean, I love how it turned out. I think it turned out amazing, but I'm like, why did I do this to myself? So once we get farther into this, you'll see what actually happened. This is a stained glass window. I found this on Pinterest and kind of morphed it into my own situation here. I used a whole lot of colors. I was excited to use so many pens for this as well. And I was kind of worried. I was like, oh, is this going to be like too green or too red or anything like that? But in the end, it really turned out nicely. Doing the black outline was a struggle too, because I could not necessarily see my lines anymore after coloring it, and some of the shading was very close. So yeah, overall, I sit here and I weigh whether the struggle was worth the end product, and I mean, right now thinking about it, the answer is no. So would I do this again? Probably not. Oh, that's a hot take. Oh my gosh. So here you'll see I am going way more faster because it was like crazy. This took forever, but it is super pretty, and I'm glad I did it, but I will never do it again. Lots of colors, lots of shading, and here we go with like the pictures, because I had just had enough at this point. I was like, I cannot. So we're just time-lapsing it in a way. All right, and we're moving on. We're moving on to our calendar spread. And if you've been around, you'll know I love me a 2-page calendar spread so I can see the entire month all in one glance. We're sticking with some pinks and reds here, and I just freehanded in my cursive the title, which is February, and I figured I was going to go back and do additional doodles. So I just added this cute little enchanted rose doodle on the side here, and I think it came out nice. It kind of looks like a tattoo, and I kind of like that. The simple like line drawing tattoo, pretty cute. Next, we are moving on to another enchanted rose for our mood tracker, but this one is far less of a struggle. I mean, it was somewhat of a struggle if I remember, but it wasn't too bad. So we have the basic rose stem, and then we are coloring in the rose itself. I think the struggle part came in when I was trying to detail the rose up there with my black pen. Like, that was like a real struggle. But always a pro tip, do your black pen last, because if you have water-based markers, I don't know if alcohol-based markers would do this because I don't have those. Those are going to be my upgrade, but the black marker will smear and smudge, so just do your marker and stuff first and then your pen. But you can see I have like the original to my left here because I was struggle bussing a lot. So each petal would be colored a different shade of pink and or red, and that would determine, like, that would be based off of my mood for the day. So I think these came out pretty good too. They're kind of cute. I think there were more than 30. I don't know. I struggle with how many days are in a month usually. So I was trying to keep it to 28. And it looks like we did all right. So then we're freehanding mood tracker And I did not do a habit, or no, I did do a habit tracker in May. Oh my gosh, in February, wow. Apparently I'm struggling today too. In the habit tracker, I just did my calendar stamps, and I did another really like simple line drawing. I mean, this one isn't that simple, but I think it looks super cute, of Belle and the Beast dancing again, him in his beast form. But I feel like this is like, could be a tattoo too. Maybe it was, I don't know. But I put that in the center of the page, and then I made the habits go all around it in like a, you know, you'll see here in a moment. It just, they kind of like mirror them. And you know, there's 28 days in February, so I had to like rub off the day, the extra blocks on here. And for some unknown reason, I struggled with lining these up too. Like, wow, February was rough. I don't know. And definitely not in line with each other, but whatever. Not spaced very well. So we wrote in what we were tracking for the month, and then we're gonna do the title. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.